since I'm already here filming the Tobacco River spillway lowering happening over here on the right hand side, I'm going to take a walk down here and see if I can get any more information on the M30 bridge. Maybe figure out when they're going to be pouring the concrete portion up to it. Here at the M30 bridge approach, you can see they have all these tarps down, and actually this thing right here is pumping hot water underneath through all these tarps. You can see the hose laying right there. Tarps are just to keep that heat in, and this is to keep, actually to get the frost out of the ground here so that they're able to pour concrete. We're actually hoping to pour concrete maybe today, but in the next few days, and then they'll be pouring for at least a couple days on each side of the bridge approaches here. Here's the machine that is pumping the hot water through these pipes. It's a E3000. Oh yeah, these feel nice and warm. Not real hot to the touch, but hopefully it goes ahead and gets that frost out of the ground fast so that they can get pouring this concrete. If you can see over here on this side, all that riprap is now in place. You see a little bit of that decking up there. I showed you guys that in my last video, how they have that epoxy overlay on the deck. And after they pour this concrete, everything's all settled. Temperatures warm up again. Then they're gonna go ahead in the springtime and pave it with asphalt all the way over the new deck on the bridge as well, to make a nice smooth surface. But MDOT actually requires that the temperatures be 25 degrees and rising for them to be able to pour this concrete. A lot of people were commenting saying, well, you can pour concrete near freezing temperatures because it produces its own heat. Well, that is a requirement by MDOT to be able to pour this approach. So that is not a fault to Inland Corporation or anyone else for them having to wait to pour this concrete. I'm sure if they could, they would have did it. They're not afraid of this cold weather. They've been out here all along in the -degree temperatures. But yeah, things again are progressing really fast here. Inland looks like they are doing some great work. Acro made the bridge structure behind them. I'm gonna head on down, take a look at the riprap on the sides of this road. Again, looks like they have the runoff pipes in place here as well. They'll have to put some guardrails along this edge all the way up to the bridge as well. Take a look at the Tobacco River Dam over there. Looks like they got the excavator running again, jackhammering away the spillways a little bit more now. That water over here is going to lower pretty fast, start going over the Tobacco River Dam. We probably won't have much water going underneath this M30 bridge anymore. You can see it over here in this direction. And there's where the ducks love to hang out, right over here in this spot. Here's all that riprap that I was talking about. They laid this all in place yesterday. See, they have some barrier mattings underneath it so that things do not erode. But yeah, that is an update on the M30 bridge. Maybe I'll grab some quick drone video while I'm over there filming the Tobacco River spillway. I'll fly down this way real quick and see how things look from the air. All right, so jumping into the aerial drone video, I'm just kind of walking the drone up to the bridge. We can see a little bit of the equipment laying here. Nice large pile of medium-sized riprap there. You can see how much riprap was laid in place before the snow hit and how much they have finished after the snowfall. Again, we can see the tarps with the hoses laying under them there, trying to thaw out some of that frost. And now coming up to the bridge approach, they have the riprap laid all along the side of the bridge as well. I'll come back and we'll take a little bit closer look as to what they're working on right now. But I'll continue flying down and take a look at the approach on the far side. This is the southern end of the M30 bridge. It is not as far along as the northern side. See, this excavator was just kind of clearing the area for them to lay that rebar for the approach that will be getting poured. They also need to lay the riprap up here on the sides of this bridge. Not sure where that's going to come from, if they're going to bring another dump truck load from the southern end of the M30 bridge, or if they're going to haul it actually across the bridge from the northern side. It's pretty easy to see the decking now, that epoxy overlay. And now coming back to the northern end of the bridge. Good shot of all that rebar work that is happening. And right now, as I'm actually filming this voiceover, they are pouring the concrete here. Go ahead and I'll zoom out a little bit further with the drone. Get a wide view angle of the job site work. Also going to pan down to take a look at how much water is flowing underneath this M30 bridge. This is just for documenting purposes. Be interesting to go back and look at this water flow after the Tobacco River spillway is lowered and see how much is still flowing underneath this bridge. Now I am towards the east side. This is kind of the rapid area between the Tobacco River and Tittabawassee River. This area kind of connected Wixom Lake. This is flying towards the M30 bridge, and again I was just kind of filming this for documentation purposes to see how much water was flowing in this direction as well as the water depth. So after that Tobacco River spillway is lowered, will be interesting to see how much water is still going through here. And we can see the M30 bridge near the top of the frame as well as the Tobacco River Dam. I'll keep flying that direction and maybe give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of the Tobacco River spillway lowering. I'm hoping to edit this video in the next few days as well and hopefully release it on Sunday. There is a lot of footage to go through though, so hopefully I'm able to get all that done. We could see the water flowing through the Tobacco River spillway again though, as that spillway was being lowered. And lastly, just finishing off the video with a quick pullback shot. Again, M30 bridge in the lower left hand corner and Tobacco River Dam near the center of the screen. Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next videos I will be posting, and leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below. As always, I just want to give a massive thanks to the people who support me on Patreon. Never underestimate the value of your contribution to keeping this channel going. Thank you.